Again, huge points for the prosecution, beginning with simple terminology. You ever been trained to put a knee on somebody's neck? No. If you did, what does that equal? I'm paraphrasing here. Basically, it's deadly force. You can kill them.
Yeah, so let me tell you how this is going to be used, Mike. Let's talk about the charges themselves, and we'll start off with what you just said, right? You taught about the knee and the results that it could have if you use the knee. So that gets you, right, the first count being the murder in the second degree. That gets you the underlying assault very quickly. In order for you to establish murder in the second degree, you need the underlying assault, and as a result of it, as we look at it there, that assault results in the death. If you know you shouldn't be putting your knee on the neck, bingo, you have your assault right there. Therein, someone dies as a result, you could establish that charge. Let's go on briefly. If you look to the next count, right, and when you look to the next count, we're talking about depravity, depraved indifference. That depraved indifference is the lack of humanity. You've been trained on the issue, sir, as it relates to what can happen if you put someone in the prone position for a prolonged period of time. You know it restricts breathing. You did it anyway. Match that with the knee on the neck. Match the fact that you don't move them from the prone position. That means you have a depraved heart. That gets you, bingo, count 2. Now, finally, let's go to the next count. The final count, as it relates to what happens when you're criminally negligent, right? That criminally negligent charge, which is manslaughter in the second degree, relates to that negligence. You've been trained on the protocols and policies. You are aware of the protocols and policies. You're on notice of the protocols and policies, but yet, notwithstanding your notice of that, you engage in this negligent behavior. So let's say, for example, the jury doesn't buy the first count, they don't buy the second count, but they say, geez, he knew the policies, he knew the procedures, he knew he shouldn't be doing this, he kind of did it, maybe he didn't do it, maybe it wasn't assault, but certainly he was careless, certainly that's gross carelessness, that gets you, bingo, count 3. And so this morning's testimony was very compelling on those issues. You match the police, you match the bystanders, and boy, oh boy, it looks like a lot of guilt is showing up to me.